Hello. Welcome everybody to an August 3rd gold and silver analysis video. Didn't get to it over the weekend. I had a pretty busy weekend. It was a long weekend in Canada. It's a good weekend. I actually need that relaxing, resetting type weekend. Had a pretty solid one. Work hard, play hard, as they say. But no, back into it. Didn't want to do a stream this morning. I talked to Chan about it too. Told ourselves to take a day off too, because everyone deserves a day off. But now we're back to it. I'm gonna get the analysis done. I don't think I'm gonna get into simulations today, but I'll get into analysis of the pairs. Let's go with gold first. You see how this month in July finished bullish above the wicks? There's only one way this goes up. You get a pullback in August and then you go up like that. And I think that's what's gonna happen. It's either going to be that or just straight bullish continuation up, but it's still early in the month. Anything can really happen. I have my levels drawn out, for example, where I do think gold can go before continuing its bullish momentum upwards. Come to like a little bit of a resistance here. I feel like we can get like a little bit of a deeper pullback into August. Thinking maybe low 1900s before continuing up, depending on the levels I've drawn out. But let's go to those levels now. Here are the levels. Levels are intraday, weekly, monthly. It's just levels drawn out. Monthly, there's no levels. Weekly, it's tough to get a level. I mean, you got the low 1900s. Go down to daily. Yeah, still the same thing, but I think it goes down to 4 hour too. So here's a 4 hour. Let's go on 4 hour here. 4 hour, pretty big resistance at this level. 1977. Oh, weird. I'm gonna have to fix that line. Yeah, 1977. That right here. I thought I did that over on Friday. That's a big level right there, right? Anything above that, you're gonna get a nice buy area. I'm gonna fix it real quick. But yeah, anything above that, beautiful buys for sure. Beautiful buys above there. For sells, you're gonna need price to break levels. You kind of see like this higher high, higher low structure forming. But you're coming into this triangle wedge. I'm gonna keep that there actually for tomorrow. See if it has any like pullbacks or anything. What I am expecting though is I do expect a pullback into the month. It usually happens like that. Like it hit resistance right now. So you might get a crack here and play between levels, obviously. So that's one thing I'm expecting. I'm not gonna have a picture up. Just doing a quick analysis video on this, on silver and then the other FX pairs. But as you can see, we have this wedge forming right now. And I think I might get a short with a stop. Pretty lenient stop in 1980s or so. So yeah. Around 1980s I'll have a stop because I do want to get on this short, to be honest. I do feel pretty good about it. Let's see if I can hit like 75. There you go. 75. Get an alert. Add alert. There we go. Maybe I'll average into it. I feel like this long-term position might be good. You're going to get a deeper pullback into the start of the month. But other than that, it's bullish. Like I have not much else to say. It's quick analysis on it. Anything above this level is going to be a buy, obviously. Anything below, play between levels. So we'll see how that goes, to be honest. I mean, there's no real news tomorrow. ADP, non-farm employment change on Wednesday, and then NFP week I'm pretty sure of on Friday. Yeah, so here's the news. You got the NFP. Tough to trade. Don't trade this. It's on Friday. Jobs are probably going to be added as the country was reopening. ISM non-manufacturing Wednesday, and then USD ADP non-farm data on Wednesday too. We haven't really had a big pullback on gold. We have this wedge forming. So we'll see how this turns out. And honestly, I feel like the sell is going to be in the morning. It's not really going to play out at night. But if it does sell here, play between levels, obviously, you might get 100 pips. Might get a little bit more. Who knows, right? Who knows? But yeah, no, that's the analysis for this. Can I fix this arrow a little bit? Yeah, there we go. So I can delete it later. We have this wedge forming. So with this wedge, we'll see a break above is going to be a buy and a break below. I'm actually not going to short it. I'm gonna look at it later before I sleep tonight and then figure it out. But we're getting more information on this weekly and on the daily. Kind of hit this resistance. Usually you do see a pretty deep pullback, and I do think it could hit the 1950s level. So we'll see how that goes. Now let's get to silver. Silver usually does follow gold, and it is in a bullish structure too. Like at the end of the month, I do expect it to go up. I think I was talking to Chan about it too on Friday. I expect like a deeper pullback into a bullish move up, and I do feel like we're gonna get that. Right now it's in a consolidation area, and with this consolidation area, same thing, right? Sells between levels and then longs as it breaks above. So we'll keep an eye on that. It's going to follow gold. What I do expect to see though is a move down here. So if you do get a move down here, that could be pretty beneficial in my opinion. So we'll see how that turns out. Stop's going to be above here, but yeah, I won't play it right now. I think I'll wait a bit and then play it maybe tomorrow morning or something, because silver is a pretty nice one to play. So I do feel like we might get a little sell off. And just looking at the daily structure right now, we reach resistance, red candlestick, started the new month. I think you're gonna get deeper pullback in 2350s at least before continuing higher. Obviously 23 level, that's the level I thought we were gonna hit, and then even lower if it hits here. But overall, it's bullish too. So you're gonna get a bullish trend up here. How long is this video so far? It's only 7 minutes, so actually I'm going to change the title and just do FX pairs analysis. Gold and silver analysis. Perfect. Silver and FX pairs analysis. There we go. All right, I changed the title, so we're doing analysis on all the pairs. It'll be a quick one though. I do expect to see sell-offs on silver and gold. It's already, I think, reached bullish exhaustion. It's the start of a new month. Usually at the start of a new month, you're gonna get a deep pullback and then a bullish finish. I remember this type of play was in play in February too, where Ted was only taking longs, but he was taking longs on pullbacks, and then he got the bigger move eventually. But I like to play both sides, so I do think we might get like a deeper pullback. Silver, honestly, if I can get like a 35 price, might as well just put it there. Oh, not right. So we'll see if this pulls back up a little. I might enter short, test it, play the bottom of the range. Nothing too big of a position, but enough. I'll leave that one there. USDCAD. Monthly, started the new month. Weekly, kind of had like a doji from last week. Daily, I do expect it to hit 135, get like a little bit pullback. I feel like this pullback was just a retest. So we'll see how that turns out, for example. I'll be watching that for sure. Honestly, I might play an overnight position on this one. It looks pretty good. So let me actually do a quicker analysis. Yeah, I think I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna stop below the previous day. I think 75 is gonna be my stop. But this one, you kind of hit this little support, and then now if it breaks above, you're gonna get a bullish move upwards, and that's one thing I was expecting to start this month. I think I had drawn that out too. Just boom, and I like this pullback it had. It broke the bearish structure. Now it's starting a little bullish structure, and anything above 134, 35 is going to be a nice bullish move. So we'll see how this one goes. Need to reach a nice support here too, kind of this double bottom. Even if it's a range play, that's a pretty solid move. I might just play the range, but let's say it does break out and hits the top over here. Honestly, you're in like 134.70. That's a pretty solid move. So yeah, I'll have my stops in play. We'll revisit it in the morning for USDCAD, but in my opinion, we've reached a pretty nice support. Little double bottom here. Broke this bearish downtrend structure. Kind of have a retest of this move. Going into Monday and the start of this week, kind of creating the weekly lower wick. And I do think we're going to see a bullish rise up, especially since it's started a new month. So we might see, yeah, even this daily is looking good too. Any break above here, it's going to be a good one. I think we're going to hit 135 eventually, so I might even swing this trade. But once again, we'll see how it trades, how it acts. I'm going to have an alert. I want to see if it does pull back. If it pulls back into 90s area, there we go. An alert here too, so it'll be a slow trade. I do feel like the US dollar is kind of reversing to start the month, but we'll see. Yeah, even pound USD kind of like a mini resistance, slow day today. I mean, you had like a mini sell off. Yeah, then after that consolidation, rip up at 9 o'clock. Still a bullish structure. I guess that's the same thing here. Yeah, pound USD is still bullish structure. I do expect a bullish continuation into this month, but usually with the month you have like a nice pullback before continuing its momentum. So that's one thing we'll look at. Pound CAD has reached a big monthly resistance, eh? Interesting. I do feel like we're gonna get a bullish move up, maybe hit 180s eventually. I don't know when. I can tell you, like the weekly, everything's hit this sort of resistance area. But with, I think CAD's being a little bit weak, so that's why CAD looks bullish. Even this one, you have a nice little pullback, little support created on the daily. Right now, there is no buy. I'd say both markets are closed, so it's tough to gauge this one, especially in London. You're gonna get a lot of volatility when London starts. I won't be awake for that, so I really literally have no control over that. But honestly, if this into the New York session, if this support holds, let's say this daily candle starts to go bullish, I might enter for the bullish momentum upwards too. But we'll see. I think it's going to be a patience play for tomorrow morning. Obviously, this analysis is in depth. The week already started. Just want to get back into it, relook at the charts and everything. Yeah, I'm not going to really force anything. I'm waiting until tomorrow morning. This is just a quick analysis video. I'm actually going to edit the title to quick gold and silver. Yeah, so we had the gold pair, the silver analysis done, expecting a deeper pullback and then a continuation because it's a start into the new month. Usually start into the new month, they want to grab liquidity. Smart money doesn't want to buy at these highs. Usually it has a pullback to buy liquidity, sells off the commodity, sells off the forex pair, and then continues higher. Like even the month on the euro, big bullish. But this next start of the month, I feel like you're gonna get a little bit deeper pullback into a level, essentially like the 115 area, or even if you go lower time frames, you can see a support from previous areas forming. Like you even hit support right now, but we'll see how it acts to the European and London session. I feel like that's when you're gonna get the real move on that. USDCAD, in my opinion, is the best one right now. It is breaking this bear structure. I've been looking at this since last week. I did call this move. I didn't execute it properly, but I did call it. I got a little bit, to be honest, but not this full move. I got my piece of the pie. I feel like this pullback is going to be a continuation higher, especially if it starts breaking 134.50. You got an easy 50 pips upwards to this previous support area, and that's one area I'm looking at for the price to hit. And if it goes back into this range, that's even better. But 135, I think that's going to hit this week, to be honest. Starts breaking above, yeah. Retest up here. Still, overall, I hope it does go bearish. It's better for the Canadian dollar, and then better for traveling for us Canadians. But no, this is one thing I'll be watching. And then silver and gold as well, as per the analysis. Other than that, I got a busy evening tonight too. I just want to give a quick update on this. But hope you all enjoyed that. Well, I'll refer to it on the stream tomorrow morning, but I'll see you guys in the morning at 6 o'clock.